So in this video, we're going to be talking about headphones, and more specifically, these Mixcder E9s. But first, if you don't know who I am, my name is Nigel, and I make filmmaking related content here on YouTube, and it's generally geared towards the more budget conscious filmmakers. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, it'd be really cool if you would consider subscribing. So just a full disclaimer, I was sent this pair of headphones by Mixcder, but I'm not required to say anything nice about it. I'm not getting paid. This is gonna be a completely honest and unbiased review. So I have seen some other videos reviewing these headphones, but what I wanted to do was kind of give you my perspective as a filmmaker, but also tell you what I think about these using them just in my day-to-day life. So some of the cool things about these headphones is that, well, they're Bluetooth and they have active noise canceling in them. And that's really cool, especially if you're in like really noisy coffee shops, or if you're on a plane or something like that, and you just want to cut out all the noise and just listen to what you're trying to listen to. These do a really good job at it, and they're also really comfortable. I could wear these for hours and not feel any strain on my ears, which is something that I can't say for a lot of the other headphones that I've tried out before. And they have all your basic Bluetooth controls too. You can turn up your volume and turn it down. It has an on and off switch. But what I thought was kind of cool is that if you don't want to go Bluetooth and you just want to have a wired connection, there is a 3.5mm jack right here. So you can hook this included cable straight up to your headphones, and now you have a wired set of headphones if you want to use them without any risk of like latency or something like that, maybe if you're editing a video. Speaking of editing videos, I'm not like an audio engineer or an audio professional, but one thing that I do know is that when you're editing a video, you want to have a pretty clean response from your headphones. You don't want them too bassy or too much like weird noise in the high ends. These headphones are definitely a little bit more on the bassy side. They're definitely not like Beats by Dre or something like that. They're not that bad, but there's definitely more bass in these headphones than a pair of like, say, these. These are my Sennheiser HD 280 Pros, and these have a pretty flat sound coming through, which is kind of what I want, because I don't want my headphones to trick me into thinking that my sound is a lot more bassy or has a lot more high end than it actually does. So a pair of actual monitoring headphones like this are really great for video editing. But with these Mixcder E9s, it's a little bit more tricky. So what I've actually done, and I know a lot of other people that do this too, is they actually have an equalizer on their computer. So I use one on my MacBook Pro called Mac EQ, and it helps me just tone down the bass a little bit when I'm using these to edit my videos. It's a little bit more tricky than using my Sennheisers, but these actually work really well, and these are actually a lot more comfortable than my Sennheiser headphones. As I said, I can wear these for hours and they're super comfy, whereas the Sennheisers start to strain on my ears a little bit after a while. So these headphones run for about 70 bucks on Amazon, which is actually a pretty good deal for like the feature set of these headphones. Like I said, they're Bluetooth, they get pretty loud, they produce a really nice sound. Even though it is just slightly on the bassy side, it still sounds really good, like it's a really nice, rich sound. And you can plug them straight into your computer with an aux cord if you really wanted to. So these headphones also come with a pretty nice carrying case too, which is pretty sweet. It's cool that it comes with it, but I'll never use it. But as far as like practical uses for this headphones, I've used these when I've gone out for a run. I've used these when I've gone skating, and they've stayed on my head. Like, they're not super loose, but they're not super tight. Listening to music on these is a really, really nice experience. And speaking of music, if you want to find some of the best music for your YouTube videos, I would highly recommend checking out Musicbed. If you have a YouTube channel with like under 5,000 subscribers, they have subscription plans for only like 10 bucks a month, which is really good. And I'm actually an ambassador for Musicbed, and I have an affiliate link in the description below. So you can click that and start a 30-day trial. And I'm telling you, you're gonna really love the music. But yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out Musicbed. Again, there's an affiliate link below. So my final conclusion is, if you can't afford like the Bose or the other super expensive, noise canceling headphones out there, I would say pick these up. These are only 70 bucks and they sound amazing. And like I said, if you are going to be using them for video editing, I would definitely say using an equalizer program on your computer so you can turn down the bass a little bit so you don't have any artificial bass coming in through your headphones. But yeah, I really like these. Big shout out to Mixcder for sending these out to me. These are really fun to use and they sound great. So yeah, if you want to pick up a pair of these Mixcder E9s, I'm going to have a link in the description below to where you can pick them up. But yeah, there's also going to be links to a bunch of other gear that I use and recommend, as well as links to my Teespring, Sellfy for some $5 LUTs, and my Patreon if you want to join me there. So definitely go check those out if you're interested. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, it'd be great if you hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And you can click right over here if you want to check out some of my other videos. But until next time, I will see you all later. Bye.